Santa and His Reindeer, a magical Christmas story. Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage at the North Pole, Santa Claus lived with his lovely friends, the reindeer. Santa Claus was a kind old man with a big white beard and a jolly laugh that made everyone happy. Every year on Christmas Eve, Santa and his reindeer would get ready for their special journey around the world. Santa would put on his red suit and black boots, while the reindeer would gather outside ready to fly. First, Santa would climb into his magical sleigh, filled with presents for all the boys and girls. Then, one by one, the reindeer would take their places in front of the sleigh, their antlers shining in the moonlight. There was Dasher, the fastest of them all, with his beautiful brown coat. Then came Dancer, who loved to twirl and dance in the snow. Next up was Prancer, who was always full of energy and loved to leap through the air. Comet, with his shiny fur, stood beside Cupid, with his little red nose that glowed like a tiny light. Then came Donner, a strong and brave reindeer who always led the way. And last but not least, there was Blitzen, who could run so quickly that he left sparks behind him. With a gentle ho, 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 Santa would grab the reins and give them a little shake. The reindeer would then spring into action, their hooves barely touching the ground. Up, up into the sky they flew, with Santa Claus guiding them towards each house. As they soared through the night, Santa and his reindeer would peek through windows, searching for children who were fast asleep. Whenever they found a house with little stockings hanging by the fireplace, Santa would land the sleigh, and with a twinkle in his eye, he would carefully place magical gifts inside. The reindeer would patiently wait, making sure Santa Claus was safe and sound before taking off into the sky again. Through fluffy clouds, they would fly, spreading magic and joy all around. Finally, as the sun began to rise, Santa Claus and his reindeer would make their way back home. The reindeer would land gently in the snow, and Santa would thank them for their hard work. Then, Santa would go back to his cozy cottage, where Mrs. Claus was waiting with a warm cup of cocoa. As Santa sipped his cocoa, he would smile and say, "Thank you, my dear reindeer, for helping me bring happiness to all the children. We are a great team." And with that, Santa Claus and his reindeer would rest, knowing that they had brought joy and love to the world once again.